What's up, Libra, and welcome to Your Vibes. Okay, so look, when I was getting into it, the word that kept coming in was wild. Not just wild, but wild, okay? But it has something to do with you getting maybe the recognition that you deserve, right? It's like your hard work, your labor, your investment, your time, your energy, your effort, it has not gone unnoticed. Now, it may have felt that way or may have appeared that way, but in actuality, it's just building up for a really, really large return. Okay, so the return on whatever you've been putting in, the return is wild. Okay, so we're gonna be jumping into the vibes for that. Now, keep in mind, I am doing the zodiac readings as kind of like a test run to see if this is something that I should continue doing. Now, with some of the other signs, yes, we're gonna be doing individual zodiacs, but to ensure that your sign gets an individual reading, make sure you guys interact and engage with this video. Okay, so like it, post it, share it, say something in the comments section. Okay, those zodiac signs that show less interest, they will be discontinued from the channel. Okay, so if you want more Libra readings, make sure you guys run it up. You dig? Now, let's go ahead and let's get into the return on the investment. You've been putting in a lot of energy and effort, and it has not gone unnoticed by the spirit realm. Okay, this card jumps out, the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands, it's all about victory and being in a good position. Now, in this deck, this woman was working hard for a long time. Talk about return on investment being wow. She had been putting in a lot of work for a long time, and she had to overcome all kind of obstacles. She had to beat all kind of odds. Everything was stacked against her, right? And then of course there are all the people. You can't do that. This will never happen. You'll never achieve that, right? And then boom. She did it. Now look how proud and strong she is standing there. She owns that boat and the other two boats that are behind her as well, okay? And keep in mind, in this deck, they're on a whole nother planet. Okay, so not only is the investment that you're about to receive the return for wild, but it's literally out of this world, right? Or something along those lines, something you couldn't have thought of, okay? Let's see what it's crossed by for Libra. Ooh, the moon. So underneath the surface, there's something brewing, right? It's the anticipation. Do you like coffee? I love coffee, right? So you wake up in the morning and you put the coffee pot on and it's dripping into the jar. It's dripping into the pan, right? And then it rises the more and more that it creates. Something is brewing, and the anticipation, right? You know that sip of coffee is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna wake you up. It's invigorating, right? And you know it's coming. So the anticipation is exciting. And that's what this is saying. It's like, I know some things have been lurking underneath the surface, Libra. And I'm telling you, from what I see, when I pull it back, it looks like a fresh cup of coffee brewing, but it's not ready yet. Okay, it's almost ready. Now, with this moon card as well, something could also be revealed to you, shown to you in a mystical, magical way. You might have a dream about something. I know my dreams lately have been crazy, but they've been crazy good, and I've been getting a lot of insight and information. Pay attention to your dreams, supernatural happenings, synchronicities, because in those things you may find some type of answer, or you've been waiting on a return for all the hard work that you've put in the past, and it's like, to get a clue about what's gonna happen, you may catch a download, you may catch a synchronicity, you may be looking at something and get a revelation, okay? But something is being brought to your attention, or this is just to let you know something underneath the surface is brewing, is working in your favor. And when it gets to you, you're gonna be like, man, this is wild, okay? Let's see what's at the deep root of it for Libra. Now look at that. Yeah. See, in this deck, this is the garage. This is what your garage look like. Imagine what your house look like. Now I'm talking metaphorically speaking, spiritually speaking, right? This is the 10 of coins, but this is how your blessings are stored up. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to let that ambulance go by because I want you to hear me clearly when I'm explaining the return on this investment being wild. Now, if this is what the garage looks like, imagine what the house looks like. And I was saying, metaphorically speaking, spiritually speaking, some of you guys have absolutely no idea how your heavenly mansion looks. Well, I'm giving you a little bit of a sneak peek, okay? And this is just the garage. So, in other words, some of you guys have a spiritual storehouse that is filled with goodies. And it's only a matter of time before those goodies get to you. Now, this doesn't have to be material things. It could be the return on your investment is peace, sweet sleep, right? It could be having great relationships with people, right? You could just have a great feeling all day, carry a great feeling. And then you carry this aura with a sense of greatness, right? And this attracts and manifests beautiful things to you. But anyway, I just need to give you a picture to show you what the return on the investment and why it's so wild looking. Imagine you don't even have a house right now. You don't even have a garage, but boom, you get a glimpse of this. And then that's what manifests into your reality. It's a huge, drastic difference of what's happening here. Okay. Let's see what happened in the recent past for Libra. Look at him. Now, this is the Emperor. Okay. Now, I'm going to let y'all find out a little bit later his backstory, but just know and understand he built something. He did something that's just showing you in the past that's literally out of this world. He did some intergalactic thinking, which brought intergalactic results. And some of you guys, you're thinking, and you may not even be able to tell people what it is you're thinking, what's on your mind and stuff, or the things that you want to do because they seem impossible. They seem, oh, that's out of this world, right? But you were given the secret sauce. You were given those formulas, those visions, and those ideas. This is showing you mastering something in the background. You don't become the emperor, which is the best of the best of whatever it is that you were given, if, you didn't put in that work. You can't just be that just because. You all are that because you worked at it. You put in the hardcore energy. And I'm also getting this as like titles, like in the past, you put in so much work that in the spirit realm, you may be an emperor or an empress, or in the spirit realm, you may be a giant, you come across as that. So like I said, don't look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm this and I'm that. In the spiritual sense, you are grand. You are the best of the best. All right, let's see what is going on in the headspace. Whoop, this card wants to jump out. I haven't seen it yet. You get, the Queen of Cups. Now, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This could be someone you're thinking about, someone who you are embodying, or someone who's thinking about you. Now, this queen, she uses her intuitive abilities, right? She uses her intuitive abilities and to understand her soul's needs as well as other people. Some of y'all may be in the healing arts. Some of you guys may be counselors, or you do some type of professional work that benefits other people. And this could be the area where you were putting in work. Also, when I look at this card, I see someone who's very colorful, someone who's very creative, someone who's not afraid. Like I was saying, you get them intergalactic ideas. You're not afraid to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Her pink hair and her turquoise jacket, and these things are bright, and she can be seen wherever it is that she goes. She carries a great aura. Again, this is all you right here. So when you walk into the room, people can feel your aura, they can feel your vibe, but when you leave the room, it lingers, it stays. Just how the smoke is, okay? So this, again, is another energy you are embodying, or this can actually be someone coming towards you or someone you're thinking about. But let's get a little bit deeper into it. What's happening in the near future for Libra, the Ace of Swords? Now, the question is this UFO landing, or is this UFO taking off? For some of you guys, you're about to land in a brand new world. So when this UFO is coming back, it's because it just came from another planet. But if you are in a position where you're getting ready to take off, this UFO is not going down the street. This UFO is not going to another city, another country. This UFO is headed to another planet. Okay. So some of you guys, and again, metaphorically speaking, you're going to a new level, right? Your consciousness, the way that you think, is going to literally quantum jump you into a different spiritual reality, which will then you'll look up and you'll be in a whole new place here on earth. Okay. So the return on the investment, let's just say for most of you guys, because that word return, it's like something is coming back. Now, if it's landing here, that means it's landing here and it's getting ready to start something brand new. Of course, we're talking about an ace. For most of you guys, I'm getting it now, it's the return. So maybe you sent something out, you put some energy out into the universe, you sent something out and it went all the way intergalactically. All your thoughts, all of your dreams and your visions and your prayers, they're going all out amongst the universe. And now here comes the UFO. And this UFO is going to open up and there's going to be so many goodies on it for you to take. And for some of you guys, it may be the keys to the UFO. Your UFO has arrived, okay? Let's see what a fear may be for Libra. Four of Wands. The fear of being not stable, the instability. Okay, so if things have been shaky for you, and I was getting this with a different sign. It's like everything is going good, everything's going good. Then all of a sudden, somebody rips the carpet from under your feet. And it's like things were going so good and then boom. And so it's hard sometimes, Four of Wands, you relax, you're solid ground. It's a solid foundation. It's easy to relax in those circumstances. But if your circumstances have been a little shaky, then it would speak to the fact that, yeah, I'm afraid that I'm never going to be solid. Things ain't going to be straight. What about my foundation, right? The foundation's crumbling, all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm here today to tell you it's just a fear because the return on the investment is wild. And when the investment comes back in, it's going to be stable. Now, interesting. This may be a housing situation too as well. Somebody may be in an unstable housing situation. With this Ace of Swords, that means something good is going to happen. You may have to leave one thing behind to get another, but what it is that you get, you're going to love, and it's going to be much better. Now, back to my point about the return being wild. Remember I said this is just your garage? Well, this is the house too. Okay, so now it looks like it's coming in together. Spiritually, metaphorically speaking, or for some of y'all, physically speaking, a new house or the blessings that are stored up for you in your spiritual storehouse are now getting ready to manifest in the form of stability, solid foundations, brand new beginnings, you having maybe money and resources and time and energy. All of those are the returns. Let's see what you look like during this time. Libra, how is Libra being viewed? Ooh, look at that. Ain't she beautiful? Now, with the other signs, I kept getting this card and I kept talking to them about cosmic justice, finally, right? And also, I was telling some of the other signs that I had been studying injustice trauma. Okay. A lot of people have suffered from injustice trauma. You ain't trying to sit around, be a victim and all that kind of stuff. But there are some things that happen that is like, man, that was really unfair. Well, the scales are about to balance. And for some of you guys, this is what you look like. Some of y'all look like karma. You look like and you sound like and you give off the energy of karma. So whatever it was, it must have been something that was really not working. It must have been something that really had you down, because the way the justice come through with this house and this car and this brand new beginning, it's like, yeah, we made the scales straight. The return on the investment is wild. This is the angel that you need, the angel that you want to come fight on your behalf. Just like if something was to happen in, the legal realm. This is the lawyer you want to show up because she gonna win. Or she don't take no L's. So whatever it is that you have going on, you might have an angel fighting on your behalf. Again, I was telling you, putting them prayers out there. You was meditating. You was putting your affirmations out there, right? And what comes back? Well, the balancing of the scale. They received your phone call in heaven and they're about to answer them prayers, okay? And again, you're walking, talking, moving, breathing karma. All right. So when people look at you, they're like, oh, yeah, I better do right. I better do right. All right. Let's see what's going on in the hopes. The Hanged Man. Now, again, this all goes back to what I'm saying about the return on an investment being wild. This man, he put in so much time, energy, and effort and years at the company, all for them to lay him off. But you know what he did? He went home and he started using his gifts, his skills, his talents. He was praying, he was meditating, he put his affirmations out there to the universe. And guess what? He ended up making more money than the boss who fired him. So instead of sitting there, the hanged man, being sad, I lost my job. No, he had the ultimate come up, which put him in a way better position. He got fired and it was unfair, but the karmic justice system stepped in and balanced it. And remember I told you with this Ace of Swords, you may have to leave one thing behind to get something else, but whatever it is that you get, you're going to love it. Same thing with this guy, right? He may have lost his job, but he gained money and a whole career and a business working for himself, using the gifts, skills, and talent and walking in the purpose that God gave him. And for a lot of you guys, the return on the investment is going to be because of that very thing, using the gifts, skills, and talents that God gave you, right? Walking in the purpose that God gave you, stepping out of the comfort zone so that you can do what it is you were called to do. Last card for Libra in this spread. What can Libra expect coming up? Tell us something juicy. Oof. Come on now. Now that's a beautiful ending. The Star card. Ladies and gentlemen of the Libra clan, I want you to walk away from this reading on a new level of hope. I want you to right now think about a number. Where is my level of faith? On a scale from 1 to 100, what number am I on my level of faith? And whatever that is, I need you to add 10 more, right? So if you at 100, you at 110 in your faith, right? If you at the size of a mustard seed, like I only got 1% faith that things gonna hold out and things gonna be better, right? Add your 10. Now you got 11%, okay? However much you have, increase it, even if it's just by a little bit, right? You already got the mustard seed, that's what you need, but go ahead and increase it a little bit more, because the more faith you have, the more you believe, the more you thank God and show gratitude for what it is that you know is coming, I think it'll either get to you faster or it'll just be a smoother ride. Imagine if you relax on the UFO. It'll be a nice flight. But if you scared on the UFO because you went out of the world and now you in a whole nother solar system and there's different planets around, then it's going to make for a bad trip. So relax during this time. Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay in the hope vibration. Stay in the yes it can, yes it will vibration. And watch how it gets to you, Libra. The return on your investment is wow. And the star card is saying not only will you get the return, but you're going to be shining because of it. And whatever was not balanced before, it's on its way to being balanced. And just remember, if you can't see it, it's right beneath the surface and it's brewing. And it's just like a wonderful cup of coffee. You're going to enjoy every sip, okay? So congratulations, Libra. That's what I give for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember, interact with the video so that your sign can continue to have individual reads. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. And what's up if you already are subscribed, okay? So that's what I give for you guys. Again, congratulations. Keep hope alive. And I'll see y'all in the next video.